What's up, my boys? What's up, my girls? What's up, everybody in the world? It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy MTP ASMR. Back. I'm back, guys, with another what? Another positive video, guys. It's your boy MTP ASMR back with another positive video. Guess what, guys? Today is another day, another dollar, another opportunity for us to be great, for us to reach our goals, do what we want to do, and just to be, to be the best versions of ourselves, guys. That's what we strive for every single day on this channel. We want to get better, motivate each other, and just to push positivity. That's what we're here for. One day at a time, guys. One day at a time. Look at my damn beard, bro. It's been literally 2 weeks. It's looking a hot mess, but we're just gonna keep it growing, cause I don't want to keep getting bumps whenever I shave. Anyways, guys, look, we're doing another One Piece review. It's One Piece chapter 1145. Bro, Oda's been pushing out these chapters, bro. And this chapter, I heard, is supposed to be, really important. So let's just get to it, guys. Let's get to it. I'm just going to talk regular. I'm going to talk regular, use my regular voice. Sounds a little crazy right now, right? Y'all not used to it, but I'm using my regular voice just to, so I don't have to whisper, get super close to the mic. Let me get some water real quick, drink some water, and let's just get started, guys. Water. Make sure you guys hydrate, drink water. I tell you this all the time. Drink water. All right, let's get started, guys. Okay, it's there's a cover page. It looks like the whole Straw Hat crew is sitting around a bunch of not computers, but TV screens, and they're all showing Luffy and his Gear 5th. I'm guessing this is to celebrate the One Piece anime returning, because it's supposed to be coming back in, I think, in a month. They delayed it, so I think it's coming back in a month. But look how it looks. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna turn it sideways so you can get a full view on how it looks. You see, it's the whole Straw Hat crew. They're sitting in front of these TVs. I believe it's them celebrating that the anime is coming back soon. That's my thought. Not quite sure, but that's what I think. Hopefully you guys can hear me perfectly fine with the mic not directly in my face. That's why I'm talking a little louder. Okay. One Piece, chapter 1145. The Blaze and Branch 8's Forest number 2. Don't know what that means. But we got another cover story. Onichao Yamato and the Holy Emmer Shrine Pilgrimage, volume 30. Pei is still alive. Is UT's brother, Page? You see she's holding him, crying over him. You see Yamato in the background. Alright, so let's get to it. Off rip, there's a lot going on. Okay, there's fighting in the Realm of the Dead too. Rawr, it's a big dragon looking thing. And then you see, here it comes, Nash. What? Wait. I don't know what the hell that is. But one of the giants lifted, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's, I cannot tell you what that is. It's like some inanimate object with a face on it. And he lifted up to block the dragon from biting them. He goes, now. And then, Sanji launches. Oh wow, I haven't seen a team up like this in a while. Sanji launches Zoro with his foot. He says, "Amr de Liar," and he kicks. He uses his foot to kick Sanji, or Sanji uses his kick to kick Zoro to the dragon. He says, "Power shot," and you see he kicked him, and Zoro cuts off the dragon's head. Literally cuts it off. Wow. Completely decapitates him. I think this is Sanji saying this. He said, This thing looks edible." Of course, this thing looks edible. It's big, even is big even by giant standards. Grogius is super tasty. I don't know what the fuck that. Grogiosaurus, Grogiosaurus is super tasty. One of the giants says they've got a thick layer of fat under the skin, so prep takes a while, but simmer it in booze, and it's fantastic. Okay, this man, he said it's good. It's a good thing. You just gotta simmer it. And okay, and then Sanji says we didn't bring any alcohol though. The giant says it's one of the giants that came down with them. I forget what I don't know what his name is. I forget what his name is, but he's a big guy. He's smiley, got a big old smile on his face. He says the hunter's cabin is stocked with all the cooking tools we'll need. Let's grab some herbs on the way back. Never mind that. What is this thing? Is a devil fruit responsible? Yeah. It's like a he lifted this random thing. I don't know what it is. He said it came to life after my old man clash with Big Mom. Big Mom. Oh, so it's okay. I knew it had to be like one of Big Mom's like what did they call them? What did she call them? God, what is on the tip of my tongue? Her homies, one of her homies, because she like can bring stuff to life with her fruit, like Zeus. She said after my old man clashed with Big Mom. So it's just like Zeus, huh? Exactly, like I said, it's just like Zeus. You see Sanji and Zoro lifting up the giant's neck while the other giant lifts up the rest of the body. He said, "What? You know Zeus? He's a high-ranking homie. Homies, exactly, homies. Yeah, he's our navigator's lackey now." What? I like how they casually saying that. They're like, Zeus is one of Big Mom's like top tier homies, and he's like casually with Nami now, which is funny. I still like that. Zeus is one of my favorite characters. He's just a little cool little cloud boy. All right, now we cut to that castle where no, we're still at the bottom. It says God's Knights. That's right. They came here. Government officials? You're saying they did this to you? Huff huff. You got it. Is Loki. They got Loki laying down and he's explaining what's going on. He said, Herjurin, someone keeps saying, I keep hearing people, it's not Herjurin, it's I forget what his name, but it's like, it sounds like that. So I'm just call him Herjurin. He says, all your all your rampaging overseas must have made you some enemies. Don't be stupid. I'd always be king of the world. I'd already be king of the world if I'd gone far enough to cross path with guys like that. Huff. Luffy says, world government, knights. And someone says, hey. They're coming back with that giant dinosaur. We got one. It's huge. Groggysaurus are super nutritious. I like the crazy animals. They got like straight up just random dinosaurs on the Elbaf. Uh, Zoro says, "I took it down." Sanji says, "It was incredible. You look like a head of broccoli slicing gloriously through the air." Just making fun of him. He said, one of the giants that brought it said, "Did you collect the firewood?" "Yeah, it's right here. Good work out there." And you see Sanji and Zoro arguing in the background. They're so tiny, just arguing. All right, we cut to, I guess it's like a time, like after a while, because they're cooking it. It says, all right, it's ready. So good. That first serving must have meant That first serving wasn't meant for you. Oh, right. Eat up, Loki. It's too hot. Take it easy, Luffy Kun. You'll reopen his wounds. He just dropped the giant piece of meat on Loki's face, like steaming hot. He says, "Moron, are you trying to kill me?" "Whoa, you're better already," Luffy says. Chow down. You won't heal if you don't eat. And he does. He starts eating it. I like how he's still blindfolded and everything. He goes, "Gulp. It's hard to swallow. How am I meant to eat lying down?" Cough, cough. You sure are pushy. You sure are pushy. Pushy? I guess pushy. Okay. You sure are pushy. Cough, cough. Oh no, he's choking. Pass me the soap. Oh no, he's choking. Pass me the soup. Soup. I'm so slow. I'm sorry. Pass me the soup. Heck, give me a second. Hot, 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 hot. It's clearly boiling. Stay away from me. Luffy's carrying a bowl of hot soup. He's running towards Loki. Loki's like, "Bro, stay away from me, yo, clumsy ass." Ah, splash. Of course, he splashed it all over him. Now he's got even more burns. get him to the, get him to hell already. Get him the hell away from me, Luffy Kun. My bad. I didn't mean to. You too, Gerd Sean. You too, Gertron? Sanji says. What did he do to piss off the What did he do to piss off the giants this much? Sanji says. Uh, Zoro says, I bet he promised to. I bet he promised to Luffy was just a trick, because he did earlier in the Elbaf. He promised Luffy something, and we still don't know what it was. Uh, Loki, he's sitting up while eating. He says, red hair's whereabouts, huh?" I'm afraid I wasn't lying about that. I guess they were asking where red hair is, or Shanks is. Um, is that so? You gonna spit it out then? You gonna spit it out then? The deal was that you'd free me from these chains first. You really want to see red hair that bad, huh? Well, I guess I can understand. That's what happens when you look up to a pirate in your youth. And we see her Jern looking all like towards Loki, as Loki's still eating this giant piece of meat. Luffy says, you know the feeling? Yeah, I do. You regret you regret that you were just a kid. What? You regret that you were just a kid. And then we go to a flashback to, I guess, Loki when he was a baby, when he was a kid. He says, take me with you. And then you see this mysterious figure in the foreground. It's a silhouette, just a silhouette. It says, I didn't come all this way to take in a brat like you. Don't make me repeat myself. And then at the bottom he says, when when I challenge you, well, then I challenge you. He says, what? You, you, oh my God. You, sup- you surprise pulled a blade on a kid? No, you seriously pulled a blade on a kid? Oh, damn. Oh shit! Loki challenged this pirate. He wanted to go with him, like how Shanks, like Luffy did with Shanks. But he stabbed Loki. He's like literally laying there on the ground as a kid. That's crazy. He got stabbed. He said, "You seriously pulled a blade on a kid? Shut up, navigate. Shut up. Shut it, Newgate. Nougat. Mmm. That must have been rocks." He said, "Shut it, Nougat." He's talking to Whitebeard. Nougat. Shut it, Nougat. He said, Loki says, "I was born in the wrong era."
I say a lot of people would say that, especially like the older pirates. I was born in the wrong era. And then we cut to Dorian Broggy. He says these Dorgers move like tr- trained warriors. Gua blah 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 blah. There, there's plenty of ghosts too. How childish! Round them up, and they're just like attacking the ship. They're all on the ship, on the giant ship, and you see all these monsters. The kids that dreamt these nightmares, what scared them the most, are still attacking them. Wow, it's is that Loki? One of them says that Loki because one of the kids did dream up it was Loki. That scares them the most. Uh, leave him to me. Yasan. And then he cut it straight in half with his axe. Cut it straight in half with his axe. Because I'm guessing he has a grudge against Loki for some reason. That's what it kind of seems like. Um, good thing there's good thing those things are just how the kids imagine them. So they'd be tougher to beat if they were familiar with the real versions, huh? That's the last thing we need. Gra 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 gra. And then you see Scott Gabon. He's talking. He says, "Just as I thought, there's more now. Three of them. Voices that voices that strange voices that strange can't be what? Voices that strange can't be suppressed. I can hear them. If Elbaf is no longer safe, the world really is ending." So it looks like Scopper's a little worried. He hears something. Firefighting unit. Use the water from the sea clouds. Is that going to work? The flames are massive. They're trying to put out that fire from earlier. And we cut down to Soul. Soul says, "Thank goodness you firefighters are here, but you need to hurry. The kids heading straight to the flames." They are headed straight to the flames. As there's that giant wolf from last chapter is like it has a big bump on his head. He's standing on top of him. God damn it, Ad. Okay. It says we're using the highest water pressure the valve can handle. And you see the kids are coming closer to that fire. You gotta put it out. Y'all can do it. Put it out. I'm begging you. Look, Gunku, the kids are about to burn alive. Would that be enough to wake them up? Yes, I'll wake up from the heat. Yes, they'll wake up from the heat, screaming for their parents in terror. Then the flames will burn them down to the bone. That's not cool, Gunku. I was kind of thinking Gunku has like a little personality, how she like kind of maybe care about people, but I guess not. Man, ain't that just touching? Sea Cloud, is something wrong, firefighters? It's not. It's not out yet. We're doing all we can. It ain't working. Kids, no. And do you see Summers literally laughing? And do you see somebody steps? One of the kids. They step into the fire. Uh, current shoulder throw. Ah, it's Jinbei. It's Jinbei. Oh my God. Current shoulder throw. That's a fistman karate technique. And then you see all the water goes on to the fire. It says that should do it. Jinbei says that should do it. Did I make it in time? Over here, hop on. Right. That's our Jinbei, Nami says. Brooke says, you give me chills. And yeah, whoosh. Whoa. You see all the water is going over the flames. And then you see the firefighters with their face all bugged out like Sal's crying. You see Nami you see Robin and Chopper holding each other. And then you see a text that says the Blaze and Branch Eight's Forest number 2 has been extinguished. And at the bottom it says, the children are all right. The kids just missed the flames, but they're still marching. And you see Dory Broggy and the rest of the pirates. They say, a close call. I've always had faith. Good job, firefighters. And then at the bottom it says, here's to the guardians of Elbath. No, it wasn't us. Glad the kids are okay though. Yeah. Chopper says, Robin, just now, wasn't that? And she says, Jinbei, he must be nearby. And we cut back to Colin on the boat with the rest of the Straw Hats. He says, that was so cool, Jinbei. So freaking cool. Good one, Jinbei. It was nothing. The guys at school may hate me, but I still consider them my friends. Nami says, it'll be cool, Colin. It'll be okay, Colin. We'll save them all. He goes, yeah, as he's like tearful. Oh shit. Gunku shows up. So now all the children were in school. Yeah, Gunku's like literally just like sitting, like standing right next to him. Huh? Who's that? This one sure seems lively, she says. And then the bottom says, finally, a direct confrontation. And that's the end. That's the end. So Gunku pulls up and is like, y'all ruined our plans to kill the kids, so now she has to step in. Using her arrow to, I guess she stepped on the front of the ship. She's on front of the ship where the rest of the crew is, where Brook, Nami, Usopp, and Jinbei, and Colin are riding. So, yeah. She said, you guys seem lively. This one seems lively, she says, as she looks at them in the eye. And then it says, unfortunately, there's going to be a break next week, which I was kind of betting there was going to be. It's been a while since we had a break, so break next week. So this was a good chapter. This is a really good chapter. We saw a random flashback of Loki. As he was a kid, he wanted to join, I'm guessing, the Rocks crew. And you see a silhouette of, I'm guessing, Rock Dieselbeck. I'm betting 100% it was Rock Dieselbeck, because it's just a silhouette. You see his like kind of dreads like look on his head. And then he's talking, he says, shut up, Nougat. So he's talking to Whitebeard, Edward Nougat. And so, yeah, he stabbed him when he was a kid. He stabbed Loki when he was a kid. I mean, he's a giant, but he still stabbed him, which is kind of wild. But yeah, man, that was it. That was a pretty good chapter. A lot's going on. They finally put out the fire, thanks to Jinbei. The old giant pirates, Dorian Broggy and the rest of the crew, even Scott Gabon, he's on the ship. He's fighting off these nightmare creatures. And yeah, and then we finally get to like at the bottom it says finally a direct confrontation. So now we get an actual fight. Something's gonna happen. I gotta see what Jinbei, because we got half of the crew on this ship, so they're gonna have to fight Gunku, and I definitely want to see what's gonna happen. So this was a really, really fantastic chapter, guys. This was a really good chapter. One Piece chapter 1145, guys. That's it. That's that, guys. We're gonna wrap up the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this long form video. If you not, it's all okay. I still like making these videos, so guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend, family, anyone you think who might enjoy these videos, guys. It would be very, very, very much appreciated, man. But that's that, man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new positive video, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.